Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight we're back in WCW, yeah, and this is SuperBrawl 6, the battle for the belt, the brawl for the belt, but not this match. That's a tagline, but they have other belts. Anyways, so this is like February 11th, I believe, 1996. Bayfront Arena in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I don't know, like 7,000 fans, I believe. The main event, cage match between the Giant with Jimmy Hart and Taskmaster in his corner, going up against Hulk Hogan. So here we go, the final showdown between these two guys inside of a steel cage. Of course, like every cage match in WCW after Hogan showed up, it is the escape rules, which I'm okay with. I grew up in WWF. There's always escape rules there, so I'm glad to see that, we're doing escape rules here. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So apparently, it was supposed to be Miss Elizabeth in Hogan's corner, but apparently, right before this match, she turns on Savage. She was in Savage's corner and turned on him. Like, stuck her heel, right in his eye. And then, of course, I guess Hogan at one point, like a few weeks back, got a heel stuck in his eye. I don't know if Elizabeth did that or not. And if you guys know, drop a comment down below. I have no idea who stuck him in the eye. But he's wearing an eye patch in this match. And not like a cool power. He's wearing like a flesh color patch. It just looks really bad. So anyways, yeah, that's what he's dealing with. So he's got to make sure he keeps the Giant in front of him, because if it gets to the side, he's going to be like, oh shit, can't see you. So yeah, let's get to the match. Starts off, Hogan at fucking House of Fire, just trying to chop the big man down, bring him down. There is one spot that gets a little ridiculous. He takes him by the head and just keeps running him, like, back and forth, and the Giant just keeps going with him. I'm like, Giant, you're like 7'4", and you can overpower Hogan. At any point, you can pop your arm out, block it. No, he just, hit me. To the other side. It's just back and forth. And it happens like 3 or 4 times. And then, like in a row. And then later on, Hogan gets the upper hand again. And he does it again. Like, they do the same spot. I'm like, really? Like, you think you just go dead weight? You go dead weight. Hogan's going like, oh shit, fell on my hands. And then punch him in the dick, and that's it. It's no DQ. So yeah, they go at not a whole lot of wrestling in this match, more of a hit and punch fest. Although I think Giant does bust out the suplex at one point. Yeah, I will say, I guess I should have said earlier, this is kind of going to be a cage match themed weekend. Didn't plan it that way, but every match takes place in a cage. All 3 episodes of the main event this weekend. So I will say that whenever they're going for the cage or trying to escape, for the most part, there's a couple. I think the Giant kind of stalls a couple times, but for the most part, they're going for it. Like, it's not like, I know there's a lot today when there's a cage match. The guys will stall big time, make sure the guy's behind him, like, oh shit, he's not caught up yet. I better slow down so he can catch me. No, here, they go for it. Like, he's just going to climb out one way or another. You don't catch him, too bad. But like I said, there's a couple times, and I think it's the Giant that does it. Like, at one point, Hogan's just down, and Giant's like, I'm going for the door, and he just kind of slows down, starts walking, and it's like, really? Had a lot more get up and go earlier, but now he's just going to slow down one. This is like when Giant's got the upper hand. Like, it's not even like the end of the match. It's like early in the match, Giant's just dominating. He's like, I'm going to slowly walk to that cage door. And he's not even strutting. If you don't he's strutting, just like, yep, I'm strutting. I'm cocky and confident. That's one thing. But he was just like, I'm going to win it. Here I go. Oh, yeah, I'm getting there right now. But like I said, a couple times, for the most part, they were booking it each time, and they have to stop the other guy. So yeah, Giant gets the choke slam. Hogan attempts the body slam like 3 times or twice, and he fails twice. And I think it's funny because normally he does. We all see that spot since the '80s. Hogan tries to body slam a big guy and he fails, but he'll always get on the second try. Here he does it twice and fails twice. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, that was supposed to happen. But the fact that like they're trying to build it up like, oh my god, can you slam the Giant? Like, he's already slammed him like several times. And he knocked him off the building. Like, I don't really give a shit about the slam at this point, but Hogan finally gets it in there. He hawks up to the end, body slams him. That's one thing I will say too before I get to the finish. More audible boos this time for Hogan. Like, literally, no one gave a shit at all. They're just like, nope, don't care about this, boo. But he hawks up, body slams the Giant, and then like literally drops 3 leg drops in a row. He was just like, stay down, hits him with 3 leg drops, and he decides he's gonna climb out the top. Hogan always does this. It's funny. I've seen him do this like several times. He's in a cage match. Dude's just dead, and he's like, instead of walking to that door, I'm just gonna walk over the top. He climbs, and it's just like, really? Like, you can easily just walk out the door right now. But I guess, gotta put on a show. So, drops 3 legs, goes to climb up, and then Big Show just sits up and is like, nope, that didn't hurt. Goes up there, climbs the cage with him. They're both on top rope, but Hogan bashes his head. Big man falls down. Hogan climbs up and over and wins it. Hogan wins the match. Afterwards, he's shaking. He's chasing Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, around. Chases him back into the ring because he's got a chair stalling. He's gonna fuck his world up. However, the Giant's back up, so now Sullivan and Giant's in there, and of course Hogan goes in with a chair, and now he realizes, oh, I'm maybe in trouble here because there's 2 people. There's only me in here, and then Jimmy Hart goes and he flags down the rest of the troops, so then everybody starts entering the ring. We get Ming, the Barbarian, which last time we saw the Barbarian was at World War III, and he was, what was he, Super Assassin 1? Yeah, missed that gimmick. Greatest gimmick ever. Anyway, so I guess Warlord must be gone at this point, so, he's Barbarian now. Zodiac, Shark, Hugh Morris, and then I want to say that was it as far as the small guys. They all come out there, and they just go in the ring, and it's funny at first because they go in there, and I'm expecting them to just be like a complete gang rape of Hogan. No, he like destroys them all. Like, he shows what a joke the Dungeon Doom is. He's just like, and he hits a chair, and it's funny because he goes for like multiple chair shots in the head, but he does it so light. Like, bless his heart, he's just like, I ain't gonna hurt anybody. So he just like taps everybody. But the thing is, everybody runs right into it. Like, everybody just like, my turn! Oh, I got hit too. Oh, now I'm down. But no one really takes a bump back. Everybody just kind of like stumbles, and then like, that's it. Like, oh, I'm knocked out the chair, but I'm not going to fall down. So he cleans house. He literally cleans house with tapping everybody in the head of the chair. And at this point now, they bring out Loch Ness. I don't know who the fuck Loch Ness is. I've always read that name in the almanac. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Big old boy. Apparently, he was the trump card they had, hid away, and here he comes. He's going to come and clean house. So, Hogan clears out the ring at this point. But now, here comes Loch Ness, and they hold Loch Ness back. And they're like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, are you afraid that he sucks that much that, like, he can't do it? Because I'm like, I'd let him go in there and then have everybody run back in there. In fact, I'd have everybody running right now. It's like, it's just Hogan with a chair. Like, you get the chair away from him, guess what? He's going down. No. And so the event ends with them holding Loch Ness back, and he's just like, I'm coming to get you. And Hogan's like, come and get it. And then they all leave, and that was it. That was how it ended. That's how the event ended. So, what do I think about this match? It was alright. I liked it. Once again, it was, I know this is kind of everybody makes fun of this period of Hogan versus the Dungeon of Doom. I get that, but like, I don't know. I'm okay with a little bit of cheese with my wrestling, especially from this era. And like I said, it wasn't a bad match. I will say there's a good chunk in the middle where this match gets a little boring. It's like Giant throws Hogan into a bear hug. I realize that Hogan and bear hugs in this era is just dreadful because either they hold on for too long or the Yeti just gets in there and rapes him. But yeah, here it wasn't there was a small moment where it's just like, oh, this cage match is starting to drag. But no, they pick it back up and they start fighting again, so it's all right. I liked it. There are a few things that kind of irk me. And if you guys know any of the answers to some of them, just leave them down in the comment section below. The first thing was ain't really a question thing. This is my own personal opinion. The commentary was just fucking horrible. Like, I do not like Dusty Rhodes on commentary. He sucks. Like, it's just brutal. And I'm not super huge on Tony Schiavone anyways, but like I remember watching, and when I watched it, it was always him, Heenan, and Mike Tenay. That was like the regular team, and then of course they would fluctuate here and there. But and I was always okay with that. It didn't seem too bad. Rewatching them now, I'm picking up things Heenan just doesn't care anymore. Like, he's barely trying. And he's still good, but you can just tell his heart's not really in it. Shivani, on the other hand, it's like he doesn't like working with anybody. Like, he just, like, I don't know. When you hear, like, Gorilla Monsoon and Heenan interact, like, even though, it's fun. Here, it's like, he's unwilling to even give Heenan, like, anything. Like, it's ridiculous. But Dusty Rhodes is so fucking annoying. I love and respect Dusty. But I'm sorry, his commentary, he sucked. And we wasn't this bad before. I remember, like, 91 when he made his return to WCW, he was behind the booth. And those didn't seem bad at all. I don't remember hating them that much, but this was just dreadful. Like, it was just, like, it's grating. So that's one thing. I didn't care for the commentary. That's going to be probably a recurring theme throughout, because I did another WCW event this weekend. Or we'll be doing another WCW review, and commentary sucked on that too. Anyways, but that was that. The other thing though was I was like, where the fuck's the Yeti at? Now I get it, in real life he was too green and the Yeti gimmick bombed, but I was like, Dungeon of Doom, like, Yeti, throw him out there. No, I guess he didn't last. The next thing is, after this, hey, where was like anybody else? Like, Hogan at one point had the Renegade on his side, Sting on his side. Of course, I know Luger went heel, but then he had Savage. Now I'm guessing Savage, his eye was poked out at this point, so he couldn't do it. But like, was there a reason Sting didn't come down there and try to help him from Dungeon Doom? Like, did he sever ties at this point? Is Renegade gone? Or sorry, Renegade gone at this point too? Because I mean, I haven't seen this guy in like ages now, and I'm just like, is he already being sued from Warrior? Or is Warrior like threatening legal action at this point? I don't know. I just know, like, really, like, Hogan's being beat down and no one comes to his rescue, like not one person. All right. So yeah, that was. I mean, you can't say it's like the Doom, Dungeon of Doom's terrifying. Like, no, they're not. They're like literally jobbers at this point. Like, they are literally a group of jobbers. It's like the Spirit Squad. They were never scary ever. You can take them out pretty quickly. And Hogan literally clears an entire cage. He's in an enclosed cage with just a chair, and he takes them all out with taps to the head. Trust me, someone could have went down there. Anybody at all could have ran in there and helped him out. No one did. No one had Hogan's back. So that was that. The other thing is, the next pay-per-view is uncensored, which I'm going to be doing the Doomsday Cage match later on this weekend, which, yeah. What happened to Loch Ness? Like, why was he not in that thing? Like, seriously, they bring him out like he's going to be the big deal. Like, he's going to be the thing that ends Hulkamania. And then when they actually do have a mega match where it's just like, we're going to end Hulkamania, I don't see Shark, I don't see Loch Ness, I don't see, well, Zodiac reverted back to Booty Man, or he became the Booty Man, whatever. So, but it was like Loch Ness. Like, they made a big deal about this showdown between Hogan and Loch Ness. And then, I don't know if they ever fought, or if they did, they didn't fight on pay-per-view. It was just like, moving on, dry him out for nothing. So, I don't know. The little thing like that, just kind of like, eh. But as far as and of course, I didn't like the fact that this went on after the world title match. Like, seriously, Hogan, god damn it. Quit making everything revolve around you. Like, I don't care if I did just induct you in the Hall of Fame. That's ridiculous. Like, this, and I get it, like, it was supposed to be non-sanctioned, and those non-sanctioned matches take place after. But it's just like, come on, that's a joke. That's bullshit. You can do the semi-main event, but no, he went over the world title match because fuck it, right? So yeah, there it is. Let me know what you guys thought of the SuperBrawl 6 cage match between Hogan and Giant. Like I said, overall, I enjoyed it. Just little things in there that kind of bugged me, but on the whole, yeah, I liked it. So that's it, guys. Tune in tomorrow night. That's right, tomorrow night we're going back to WWF, and it's going to be in your house. 6. Cage match. Cage weekend. Rage in a cage, baby. All weekend long. So that's all I got. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Till next time.